Let's get up to the 5th and say hi to Tom.
Let's start with the world #1, Jeeno Thitikul, and her second here. Flag today perched on the front of that green, not playing as an easy.
And the blue played 4 holes, I think, total. Back to 5.
Check in with Nelly Korda, this to get it to 9 under par. Kind of nice for the spectators out here today. You've got Nelly playing alongside Jeeno, so the world's top 2 players drawn together today. Third member of that group is Jeeno Thitikul, who's a major champion in her own right. And Nelly with a solid.
You last year when she made that run on Sunday, which we unfortunately had to watch yesterday. Again, fortunate that we got to see great golf, but it was because we had the weather delay. But you can do that out here early.
Jeeno now for a birdie. Great look there.
It's going to be a good day for Jeeno in the sense, Tom, she has been so dialed in this week with her distance control, and that's going to be made even easier today with the soft conditions. I'd expect to see a lot of
You're from Norway. Good chance for a birdie there for Borgar. That'll be 3 birdies in a row.
At the 4th, Jeeno Thitikul. And she moves it to double digits, celebrating that Japanese.
Good shot there from Miranda, and she's got a chance for a birdie. Let's go to another par 3, the 16th.
And from Russian, Natalia Guseva made the cut on the number. And nearly had the number at 16. A lip out. And she'll settle for a tap in 2.
Going to have a bit of work to do there for Rose as we go ahead to the 4th.
And her fellow Stanford Cardinal, Andrea Lee, to get it to 11 under. She's been playing some good golf in big events.
She's had a really good summer and early fall. Keeps putting herself in position.
Just a couple of players within 4 shots of Se-Young Kim when the round began. Now wide open.
Putting back down the green here, Andrea Lee. Yeah, I think that start by Se-Young Kim, I mean, really just opens the door, and if she can turn it around.
Fabulously today, only missed 1 green. That's the key to scoring out here.
Let's see if Andrea Lee can join the party. This to tie at 12 under.
Just looked like she pulled that right off the bat.
Played well and saw her name on the front page of the leaderboard. And playing well here. Let's go to 7.
And Nelly for birdie. This will be a hole that she should be taking advantage of, the par 5. Doesn't want to fall too far back today. No.
Driving it much better this week. 7.
Jeeno for her birdie. And Jeeno remains 3 under for the day. Inside the top 5 at the moment, player who is #1 in the
Rose, twice a winner on the LPGA Tour. So Nelly Korda enters another weekend within striking distance, but stuck in neutral here today. See how she plays the 8th.
Yeah, this is a chance for her to really make a move. Front hole location, one of the easiest holes in the course. She hit it really tight in round 1 here on 8.
That'll be a chance for Nelly, looking for that first win of 2025 after the 7 last year, the most by an American since Beth Daniel in 19.
Without all the leaning and extra movement.
World #1, Jeeno Thitikul at the 8th has missed the green for a 2nd straight day, and it looks like she's going to get up and down for the 2nd straight. I'll keep her right there at 10 for the 2nd year, and it is anybody's tournament to win here? Could it be Nelly Korda? This is for birdie at the 8th.
What do you think, Pat, when you see this young crop of players here?
I am so impressed, Morgan. I mean, they work so hard in their golf swings and in their everyday life. They're on call almost 24 hours a day, have that kind of a workout. And of course, I carried the long irons. Why, I don't know, because they were too difficult to hit. But the rescues have really made a big difference in our game.
I think you did pretty well for yourself. This is at the 7th, and Andrea Lee's birdie attempt is going to come up just a little short and right. Looking at these names here, Pat, and when you were playing, Chako Higuchi won the LPGA championship,
Yes.
but it was largely an American tour, wasn't it?
It was. We stayed pretty close to home.
Yeah.
In my day, these young ladies, they do have to travel the world. It's a very global tour, which I'm pleased to see.
Yeah.
But they all know, as global players, they need to come to the United States, play the LPGA Tour to prove their greatness.
Well, I think at a playoff, you really don't want to see that rules official lurking. Here is Yamashita, one at Royal Porthcawl in Wales. Wales, where Judy Rankin captained the U.S. to a Solheim Cup road victory back in 1990.
Win tomorrow, a good finish will help her keep her card.
Off the green at 8, Andrea Lee. Looks like a putter, judging by the stroke.
Definitely a putter here. Not a bad play. Just going to have to negotiate the slope coming off the bunker there. A bit uphill to start. Breaking to her left.
Okay, yeah. Already broke the flagstick. And Andrea gets to 12 under. It's not just good finishes. It's being up there late on the weekend that Andrea has really appreciated this summer. And those 2 majors we talked about, good chances to. All right, you see Jeeno Thitikul there, tied for 6th. This is her 3rd at the par 4 10th.
Pretty straightforward pitch here. One that she'd be looking to nearly chip in.
And does. Jeeno to 11 under. In contention again, like she was. Judy from that same era, going up and down the range. I can't find a bad golf swing. And here's Miranda with another beauty. And this is a pretty good one here, Tom.
Yeah, Jeeno Thitikul, tee shot at 11. Trying to force it back there.
And back we go to the 11th.
And Nelly on the tee needs to turn it around. 7 shots back right now. Cannot really go into tomorrow 7 behind. It really makes the task difficult, and that's going to be a very good tee shot from Nelly.
Okay, so Se Young with a nice par save at the 6th and trying to do it again at the 8th.
Jeeno's 4 under for the day. Outside chance here to get it to 5 under.
Interesting, the first time that she'll go to sleep, most likely with a chance the next day.
This is at the 9th. Andrea Lee for birdie. Top American on the leaderboard at the moment. Good pace there from Andrea Lee, and she's going to go out in 4 under par.
It's been a hard hole location to get it close to today, Tom. Only a couple birdies so far in the field. A lot of long putts like that we've seen.
74 players made the cut here. 2-tee start. Laying in 3 balls apart from the last group of the 10th, which is a 2-ball. Nelly with a birdie there. That's a good birdie today.
So her 2nd birdie of the day. Yeah.
By MGM Rewards earlier this year over at Shadow Creek in Las Vegas.
At the 10th, Andrea Lee. Front hole location, and she'll give herself a chance for birdie.
It's the 2nd round this morning. They're going to push it right to darkness tonight. Hopefully they can finish.
They hope even more than we do, Tom. They
Yeah.
really hope that they finish. None of these players, especially in those final groups, want to come back out tomorrow morning. They want to get the proper rest, especially those that have played nearly 2 rounds today.
So Andrea Lee was one of those who had to come back this morning, shot a round of 69, and now this to get to 13 under.
She's talked about just how proud she is of the way that she has played this season. She said, yes, my goal is to win every week. I keep getting closer, keep putting myself in contention. It's so fun to be in this position with a chance to win. And she's putting together a spectacular round of golf today. Fifth birdie on the card through the first 10 holes.
Straightest hitter on tour to 12, the par 5. This is the 3rd for Nelly Korda. Is there anyone you'd rather have hitting that shot?
It was an interesting choice the way she chose to bump that into the slope, but it worked out nicely. Tom is the only one inside the top 20 over par today.
Jeeno Thitikul to get into a share of 2nd. Wow. But here she is right there.
Not sure how that defied gravity right there.
Chance to get even more under par for the day. It's been a fantastic day so far. Let's go to 12.
And Nelly for birdie. Oh, wow. It's been really the story of her season. She's had some chances on the weekend, and certainly her chances aren't over, but that was a 3rd par on a par 5.
Player who typically leads the tour in par 5 scoring.
11.
Andrea Lee has reached this par 3. Trying to force it all the way back there. And she'll still have a putt to get it to 6 under for the day.
A pair of 65s.
It's a par putt for Andrea Lee at 11. And good save in the end. Bit of a miscue with the birdie putt. But, she keeps the bogey free.
13.
And Nelly Korda would love to get a victory here. This for birdie. She's going to have to start making some birdies if she's going to be able to close the gap tomorrow. Those players at the top of the leaderboard have looked pretty comfortable up there. And they could do with finishing with an eagle today.
If you can hear me, come on.
And this is Jeeno Thitikul for par. And it's going to be Jeeno's first drop shot of the day. It was going well at 5 under, but she drops back at 4 under for the round. Taking advantage there, and all 3 will be walking to the 18th tee very happy.
Jeeno Thitikul for a bounce back birdie at the 14th. Oh yeah. Jeeno to 12 under. Came back to the 18th hole, made the birdie to post 11 under.
Andrea Lee for a birdie at 13. Down into that bowl where the flag is cut today. That's a good try from Andrea Lee, and she's steady. She's hanging in there. She's got experience. You know, there are some players on this leaderboard that don't have a lot of experience, and will experience.
It'll be a putt for a 63, which would be the best round of the week.
I think a name that looms large on the leaderboard is this one, Jeeno Thitikul. This is her 2nd at the 15th. Flag cut over on the left, tight on the left side. And that's good. Back over to Nelly.
Wish I would have had a good visual there, Tom. Take dead aim. This front left hole location. Conservative.
With the 12th here. Trying to get back on schedule. 15.
Nelly needs to make some putts. This for a birdie. Just going to take a really low round tomorrow, and you look at that leaderboard. If she stays where she is there at 8 under par and the lead at 15 under, it's just a lot of players between Nelly and Miranda Wong.
Or protecting a lead or holding on to something, and we certainly haven't seen any of that from Miranda.
Thitikul for birdie. No, never high enough there, so that's going to be a 4. She'll remain at 12 under. Yeah, she's been working a little bit on her golf swing over the last few weeks, coming off the AIG Women's Open. Felt like she needed...
Well, only natural.
But we know she will be done. We'll see if the last groups finish up. Nelly, 1 under today after an opening 67, 70 yesterday. But she finished this morning, and a great chance to get it to 2 under on the day and 9 under. But why with some phenomenal shot making. 17.
Here's Nelly. We've seen players attack this flag today.
Golf of the season, that had to be a huge confidence booster to kind of see everything come together for once.
This is Nelly for birdie at 17. Oh dear. So Nelly is going to remain a couple under, I thought, coming off that birdie on the last. Get a bit of momentum going here and close out strong, but it's just going to be a par. And she's going to remain outside of the top 10. Currently 7 shots back of the lead. Still looking for that first win of 2025. Andrea Lee at the 15th.
These players have missed this low here, Tom, and Andrea again as well.
Is it difficult to read when the shadows are sort of lengthening across the putt like that?
Yeah, it definitely makes it harder, especially putting through both sun and shade, as opposed to just one or the other.
Now up by 3.
This is Rio Takeda at the 17th. Oh, I thought it was going to go.
As we go to the 16th, Andrea Lee, and this hour of Top Tracer technology presented by Progressive Insurance.
Impressive day ball striking wise for Andrea. Hit every fairway and has only missed 1 green. Just giving herself a lot of birdie opportunities.
Say in the booth, would you? Different story.
On the way to 17T.
I have to take your word for it. I don't drink coffee. Takeda for birdie.
In here, I drink about 10 cups a day. So maybe.
Making up for it.
Good approach. Almost went in. So yeah, Takeda, who has had a great 12-month spell, gets to 11 under.
And see if Andrea Lee can join her fellow Stanford Cardinal in second place.
Kind of been what we've seen from Andrea. She's hit the ball beautifully. I think back to Evian where she had a real chance there on Sunday. And just kept burning edges.
Yep.
The more the pressure mounted, the more it just seemed like she was catching those edges. And for her to really catch fire tomorrow and put chase on the leader, she's going to need those to fall in. She's probably hitting the ball better than we've seen her in her career and looks more comfortable in these positions. really, really consistent.
She was tied for the lead after the opening round there in Evian and really stayed in it the entire way. And keeps the card clean.
A leaderboard.
Well, Jeeno could make a little noise here. Second shot at the par 5 18th.
And a beauty in here. Took a huge hop and ended up making bogey the other day. That too landed more firmly than I would expect. Able to settle on the green.
Tell them to aim a little higher.
Nelly. It's been a day of missed opportunities. She's 2 under. One more chance for glory here.
Nice balanced finish there. I think she likes it. Just stays on the top shelf. It's going to roll off the green. That was unlucky.
Keep out of those divots. Now Nelly has parred all 3 par 5s so far. Here's her third at 18.
Quick once it gets over that ridge. Just a bit aggressive there.
Such a good second shot that just dripped off the back and left her with that tough pitch. So that'll be for birdie as we go back to 17.
Andrea Lee, second shot.
One of the things with her golf swing, Tom, is just that rhythm. It's so repeatable. Doesn't have tremendous distance, but it's just so consistent.
Up to 18, and Jeeno Thitikul to move into second place. This for eagle.
And just gotta navigate that ridge right in the middle of the putt. Definitely is one of those names, not the name on this leaderboard, that would put up
Pressure off. Basically 4 events left after this to keep from having to go back to the Q school.
Nelly for a closing birdie. And she will par all 4 par 5s. 2 under 70 for the second consecutive day. Long day ending. She played most of her round 5.
I mean, it just shows that's like her comfort zone. Not afraid to go low. A lot of players are. A lot of players start to have low rounds and start to overthink things.
Oh yeah, ball disappears in there. Andrea Lee with the birdie. She was worried about that second shot. I think she thought she'd pulled it too far left. And ends up walking away with a 3. So Andrea Lee in that group of 14 under par, trying to play her way into the final pairing tomorrow.
Jeeno, this for the 2-putt birdie. Round of 65 for the #1 ranked player in the world. And going up today with Nelly Korda and Jeong Lee 6, it's Jeeno who pulls away.
Not sure with that very birdieable 18th hole, if that will hold up in terms of playing.
Look at Kum Kang Park, 2 players with, you know, little experience at the top. They played incredibly well today.
Andrea Lee's third at 18. Chopping it out of the rough.
Bit of a guessing game right there, but guessed well. Leaves an excellent look at birdie. You can see her reaction, like, I didn't know.
Race for the card, so that was something she can draw on.
Andrea Lee for birdie to get to 15 under. Plan is to go in 2s tomorrow, so this could, you know what happens, could be a putt to play in the final pair.
It's not the easiest putt. Should break left, but kind of putting up a trough here. Yeah, I would have expected that to break left as well.
But a good position for Andrea. Southern California. She's a player who lost her card and had to come back. Parlayed a sponsor invite in LA, her hometown.